So I just lifted it. I want to just slowly twist the nail left and right. So don't tug it too much. Very, very easily. Twist, yep, and twist. We have something on the nail bed. Let's have a look. Hello everybody, hope you are well. We have this wonderful patient here with Retronychia, so multiple nail kind of growing upwards. The nail plate is lifted, it's going at a hump, and we also have some onycholysis, lifting of the nail plate. We've done a digital block here, so that's numb. So what we're going to do is just going to remove the nail. I think one of the most interesting things that we were looking for is what is going on underneath the nail plate when we remove it. So we're just going to lift it. I think it's going to come off very, very easily because it's already coming off by itself very natural. So I just lifted it. I want to just slowly twist the nail left and right. So don't tug it too much. It comes off. So we had a discussion before the consent about your nail bed. Do you want to have a look? About your, yeah, have a look. Okay, so yeah. When the nail plate grows from here, it will attach onto up to here. The question is, in the next 9 to 12 months, if it's going to get longer and elongate. And then we talked about the Howard Dubras and having an X-ray, maybe shaving the bone down, not by us, by a podiatric surgeon, and then doing a soft tissue resection from there. And it looks really, really flat, which is great. So hopefully we will fill in that gap there. So it's good. So that is already done. I'm just going to check the other toes. This one is less deviated to the fibular side. We've got a lot more discoloration at the end of the nail. Sometimes it can be just debris. Sometimes it can be pseudomonas or fungal infection. We'll send both nails for a PCR and culture. And we've also got the lifting here, but this is going to be a little bit more difficult to remove. So I'm just going to go down the edge. And I'm going to just lift it up a little bit. I don't really want to dig down too much because I don't want to cause any more damage. Again, on the side here. There we go. And it comes up very, very easily. Very, very easily. Twist, yep, and twist. We have something on the nail bed. Let's have a look. See what this is. Just a little bit of debris that's been trapped in there for many, many years, perhaps. Soft tissue that's been rolling underneath the nail plate. We've got some scar tissue here on top of the nail bed, so we're just going to gently use the elevator to push it back. I'll use my forceps. Just to pull that back. Again, gently lifting it from the nail bed. A little bit here. I'm just thinking if I need a 15 blade or not. Let's clean this up. So this nail bed is a little bit more lumpy and bumpy. Not as even, but that could be distortion caused by a deformed nail plate. It's definitely not as even. Just want to remove all that debris towards the nail bed. Yeah, we've got the same issue at the tip. So what will happen is over time, these little tiny indents, because the nail's not there, will grow back even. So hopefully we'll have a nice smooth head. And really, when the nail grows, it will probably grow up to here. And then the question is, do we need to have another procedure to even the two toes out? Wait and see. We'll have an update in 9 to 12 months. So I'm happy with that, nice and clean. Just check the roots. Good, excellent. So we're all done. I'm just pressing it back. Right? I want to check that the colors are returning. Not too tight because these can be quite highly sensitive. So we'll take that up later on. Let's do the other one. That's it. Yep, fantastic, excellent.